Archie's Pals and Gals, number 80, going all the way back to 1973 on this one. It's seen better days, but we'll show you everything you need to know about this one in just a moment. We're going to flip it over on the back so you can see the front, you can see the back cover, and then I'm going to let the light shine on this one. If you were here in the gallery with us, you'd want to take this, look at it, and make sure you see every little flaw, every imperfection, every scrape, cut, bend, anything like that, so that you know exactly what it is that you are going to be bidding on, that you are going to own, and you are going to put into your collection. You can certainly take my word for it, but I would much rather you use your expertise, knowledge, and opinion to see every little aspect of this, and that's what the light will do. We'll do the same on the back so you can see things like this. Hopefully that's not some water damage, but we'll see that in a moment. These creasing right along here. And now you can use your best judgment in determining what you want in your collection and how much you are willing to bid on it. I'm going to open up just a couple of the interiors as well to make sure that that was not water damage. The other thing that we'll do, obviously we can't show you every interior page, but you can see if there's any stress on the inside, if there's any water damage, mold or mildew, anything like that. You can see the color and use your best judgment to determine the quality and condition of these pages, as well as if there's anything torn, things like these coupons that should sometimes get snipped out, or any dog earring, anything like that. I'm not seeing any of that, so that's good. And then finally we'll end on this one. The front page, the splash. That way, if there's any paper loss, like we see right here, you'll be able to see that a little bit more clearly. The same with any kind of separation from the cover or stress on those staples. And if anybody's written on it, somebody back 1973, some young owner of this wrote his or her name in it, you'll be able to tell that as well. So that's going to do it for this one. That's Archie's Pals and Gals number 80. As we move right along here to Archie's Pals and Gals number 121. This is from 1978. We'll flip it over on the back. You can see quite a bit of issues there, but I'll show you this first. We'll let the light do its job. I'm going to wiggle jiggle that light so you can see this may have gotten wet. It's got that kind of wrinkle to it, and you can certainly see that in the light, but we'll wiggle jiggle all the way down so you can be aware of it. As we flip it back over on this side, you can see a little bit of issues right along the edge. This could certainly use a cleaning and pressing. Not that that will help this tears right here. They are minor, but they are there. Looks like it did have some water damage, because you're going to see that by the staples. Is that staple? Yep, and we can see that staple is rusted. So it does have, it did get wet at some point. It's starting to show through, so be aware of that. But it's otherwise a really nice reader copy. Certainly one that you can use to fill holes in your collection. They are there. And not too bad here. You'll see some lifting of that cover, but all around a nice readable copy. We're going to move on to the next one. This is 1985 on this one, number 177 of Archie's Pals and Gals. We'll flip it over right there, and then we'll show you the sunlight, not the sunlight, the studio light, as it shines off of it right there. Not too bad at all. You're going to have the standard age issues, a little bit here, a little bit right there, a little corner pull right there, some schmutz, but otherwise not too bad. We'll show it over on there. Again, a nice displayable copy, a nice reader copy to fill holes in a collection. Is it one that you're going to want to send in to get graded? No, but most Archies aren't. It's just the nature of the book, I suppose, and not too bad looking right there. So that's going to do it for that one. We're going to move on to Archie's Pals and Gals number 78, or should I say Gals, number 178. Dan DeCarlo on the artwork chores for that one. We'll flip it over. This is also from 1985. Let's show that. I thought that was a tear. That's a balloon. That's part of the artwork. However, there is a little corner issue right there. Not too bad, but some ticking at the spines. The staples could be a little shinier for my taste, but they don't look to be too tarnished. Flip it over on the back. You can see a little bit of schmutz here and there. The light will show it to you better than I can, I think. And remember, with these videos, we do these originally in 4K. Sometimes by the time they reach you, they might be downscaled just a little bit, but certainly enough that we try to go through these as quick as possible for you so you can see everything. We don't want to waste too much of your time. But you can always go back, rewind, zoom in, and take all the time you need to see things like this. This is Archie's Pals'n'Gals number 182. We'll show you the back cover as well. If the video doesn't do it for you, we can also go over to TheBigToyAuction.com, where you can go to the gallery and see all the items in the catalog. Also high-definition photos, so you can zoom in and really get a feel for what you're going to be getting. We'll flip it over right here and we'll take a look at some of the interiors, quality and condition of the pages. And all around, not too shabby. We've got Archie's Pals'n'Gals number 183 right here. This is from 1986. We'll show you the back as well. And then we'll let that light do its deal. It will tell the tale of this comic book as it shows all the flaws and imperfections it can find. And again, we encourage you to go back, rewind, zoom in, zoom out, do what you need to do to make sure that this is the one you want in your collection. After all, you're the one who's going to be bidding on it. You definitely want to know what it is you'll be getting. So we open it up, walk through it there. Did I just see an advertisement for Dynamite? Well, who knows, but somebody's going to get this, and you can let me know. We're going to move on to 184. 184 in the series. This is from November of 1986. And again, it's Archie's Pals'n'Gals. Kind of a catch-all. So it's got Betty and Veronica. It's got Reggie. It's got Jughead. That's all his pal. Well, I don't know if Reggie would be considered a pal, but certainly it's got both of his gals. And any other gals that might wander in. Flip it over right here. Show you the interiors as we do. And it feels like there might be a little bit of stress on those, but it's still holding up pretty well. Moving on to number 185 of Archie's Pals'n'Gals. And then we'll just do a couple of the interiors here. Did I forget to wiggle jiggle? I think I did. So we'll finish it up with that. We'll wiggle jiggle all down the front. Looking good. And then we'll wiggle jiggle right here in the back. And that is going to do it for Archie's Pals'n'Gals number 185.